Now, because Rand Paul tested positive, a number of senators who came into contact with him quarantined themselves out of precaution. And when Trump was asked about one of those senators, he could barely contain his glee.
President Trump's press briefing yesterday started on notes of unity and strength, but quickly turned to him appearing to mock Senator Mitt Romney's decision to self-isolate himself.
On top of Senator Paul, now 4 senators are in isolation, and the rules say that in order to vote, they have to be there.
Who are they?
Romney, Senator Lee, Senator Gardner, Senator Rick Scott. Senator Rick Scott also. 2 of them were in contact with
Rick is coming out.
With the critical stimulus package vote expected.
Romney's in isolation?
Yes.
Gee, that's too bad. Go ahead.
Detect sarcasm there,
no,
sir?
None whatsoever.
Whew, god damn. You know, even if we all get wiped out, I feel like Trump's pettiness is going to be the only thing that survives this pandemic. And like, there's no good time for a president to be a dick, but what he did there was a little, I mean, it was shitty, right? Mitt Romney's in danger after being exposed to the virus, right? And Mitt Romney's wife, Anne, has MS, so she's at a higher risk for complications. And I bet Trump didn't even think of this when he spoke, you know, because he can't imagine a husband and wife ever getting close enough to expose one another. Now, over in Britain, after months of hoping the problem would go away, yesterday Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced that he was also locking down the entire country for at least 3 weeks. Yes, Britons will only be allowed to leave their home for supplies, essential work, and one form of daily exercise. Yeah. And if you're wondering what that means, it is a little strange that they say one form of daily exercise. So it's almost like if you're going for a jog, you can't walk after. So they're like, oi, 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 one form, you're running or you're walking. But I'm tired. That means you keep running. Oh, and if you're wondering what the British do to exercise, well, they do traditional British things like cycling, rowing, and obviously colonization. The Chinese government has announced that there has been so much improvement in Wuhan, the place where this whole epidemic began, that the lockdown will be lifted there in just a couple of weeks. Yeah, so basically, coronavirus is like TikTok. It started in China, but it's blowing up in America. And pretty soon, the people of Wuhan are going to be discriminating against us. Yeah, they're just going to be holding press conferences like, we need to shut down our borders to prevent the America virus from coming in. The America virus? Yeah, that's how it works, right? You name it after where it is, because it's not in Wuhan anymore. So, America virus? Yeah? But this news out of Wuhan gives me hope, because it shows that the coronavirus can be beaten, right? All you need to do is wash your hands, social distance, and have an all-powerful government that can force you to do whatever they want. Yeah, because meanwhile in America, people are like, if I want to lick a toilet seat, it's my God-given right to lick a goddamn toilet seat. Mwah! More and more people around the country are chipping in to donate much-needed masks. Yeah, the masks. Joanne Fabrics is giving its customers free material so they can make masks at home. The National Cathedral in Washington is donating 5,000 masks that it had in its crypt for some reason. And Pornhub, one of the biggest, is donating 50,000 surgical masks to healthcare workers and first responders in New York City. And yes, that's how dire things have gotten. Pornhub is now trying to stop bodily fluids from spraying everywhere. And if you're asking, hey Trevor, why did Pornhub have 50,000 surgical masks? Well, then you, my friend, have not seen the parts of Pornhub that I have. I've seen scenes on Pornhub where I've thought, everyone who made this and everyone who's watched this will need to be dipped in bleach. But still, thank you, Pornhub, both for the masks and for making everyone happy that when they masturbate tonight, it's for a good cause.